If only we knew what he was really planning.
Let's be honest. Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be disappointing. I know it's not a popular opinion, or, you know, a thing that people want to hear. Look at Fallout 4. They made Fallout 3, which is amazing. Oblivion, fucking amazing. Never played it. I never played all the way through it. I never played through a lot of it. I do plan on playing it at some point, but but fucking amazing. Skyrim, also still amazing. You know, for what it is. Still an amazing game. I'm still playing it to this fucking day, 10 years fucking later. Amazing. Fallout New Vegas, amazing. Fallout 4, disappointing.
Until next time.
Extremely disappointing.
What do you know about soldiers?
What did they do? They murdered the fucking dialogue options, the dialogue that their games are famous for.
They are.
Famous.
Gem is always consumed.
They even used to be better than what they were in Fallout New Vegas 3 and Oblivion and fucking Skyrim. They used to have even better dialogue in the older games.
I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning.
They murdered the dialogue. They killed the faction system that basically makes it so that you have to join a faction, not that you can, and then if you don't want to go around those factions, they instead just made it a more linear story, tied everything in together so that you have to fucking choose one instead of just doing whatever the fuck you want, even if you don't want to choose any. Or putting more factions in than just those fucking 3 that are tied in with the story. And a lot more about that game that was super disappointing. Visuals, cool. Visuals look good. The game itself, the mechanics that these games are famous for, all ripped the fuck out. And then what did they do after Fallout 4? Did they learn from Fallout 4? No, they did not. They made Fallout 76, which is arguably more garbage than Fallout 4.
Malin wanted to alter this. It drove him mad. Look,
So,
I don't care who asked you, but don't take it
as
back
hard
to
as it is to say and to accept, what are the chances that that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be everything that we want it to be? I'm not going to say that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be bad, because I want to say, especially now that they've been bought by Microsoft, and Microsoft does not want them to make a disappointing game. I'm not going to say Elder Scrolls 6 is just going to be bad. I'm just going to say it's probably going to be disappointing. I really hope it's not. Really hope it's not gonna be bad. Because that would fucking break me. I hope it's not nearly as bad as 76 or Fallout 4. I hope it's not just a super scaled down I hope it does not have a voiced protagonist. But we know it's going to have a voiced protagonist. We know it's going to. They're going to murder the dialogue options because they have someone voicing them, thus leaving you with less options in the game overall. Because the lack of a voice inside these games, in Oblivion and Skyrim and Morrowind and fucking all the others, the lack of a voice and no person for them to have to pay on the other end to make these voice lines ultimately expands this game to make it so that we have more options while we are playing. More routes we can take our character. But they're trying to make these games more mainstream. They are trying to make the next Elder Scrolls game mainstream, just like they tried to make Fallout 4 mainstream. And by doing so, they're going to add a voice protagonist, which is going to lessen the options that we have while playing, because they're not going to fucking pay the voice actor, want to pay the voice actor to do 1.5 million fucking lines that it's going to fucking take in order for them to be able to give us more factions, more options, more ways to build our character and to take our character and to build our character's character and personality. All of these things, with them trying to make the next Elder Scrolls game more mainstream, is ultimately going to fucking make it disappointing. It hurts to say that, because I don't want it to be true. But I saw what they did with Fallout 4, and then what they did after. And I know that it's going to be fucking disappointing, because they're going to try and make Elder Scrolls 6 more mainstream. Even though they literally do not fucking have to. Because they sold Skyrim 1 million fucking times. This game is already mainstream. This game, the one I am playing now, already fucking mainstream. They sold it so many fucking times. It's already mainstream. Everyone knows what the fuck Skyrim is. They're sick of seeing new fucking Skyrims, and they're about to release another fucking Skyrim in November.
Cave here. Think we should check it out?
They don't need to make the damn game mainstream or more mainstream appeal by dumbing it down, but they're going to. And I hate that. I really hate that. And I really hate the fact that I know that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be disappointing. We're going to wait 13 more years for it to come out. And it's going to be disappointing. And that sucks. Okay, rant over. But yeah, that's just the sad truth of it. I hope I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong. Believe me, I want nothing more but to be wrong. But I know that I am not. Unfortunately. They are going to do to Elder Scrolls 6 what I just did to this mud crab. Possibly worse. But yeah. But don't worry. Modders will ultimately save us. It will still be modding. There will still be a ton of modding. In fact, the mods will even be even better in Elder Scrolls 6 than they are in Oblivion or Fallout New Vegas, what I'm playing right now. Not right now, but I'm doing a series on Fallout New Vegas. They will be easier to make. They will leave the fucking, the files, whatever. I'm not a fucking modder or whatever. The mechanics that they need, that modders usually spend months ripping open in the game and recoding everything so that they can make really dope-ass shit inside the game. What they're going to do is that they're going to leave those more open, more fucking open source, so that modders can do more than ever before with Elder Scrolls 6. And that is probably the thing that still keeps me excited for Elder Scrolls 6. So there is the good and there is the bad. There is the bad, and then there is the silver lining, I guess. They are going to make Elder Scrolls 6 more mainstream, just like they tried to do with Fallout 4. And ultimately, they're going to kill a lot of the potential of what Elder Scrolls 6 could be. But at the same time, Fallout 4 was more easily moddable and open than any previous Bethesda game has ever been. And they're going to continue that trend. And mods are only going to they're only going to get better, And even the console mods might even be able to square up with PC mods, which is a good thing. I've never used any console mods before. I've only played with PC mods. But I know that, currently Skyrim mods on console don't hold up to PC. But in the future, they probably will. And that's exciting. Modding might actually become so mainstream that, now that everyone has, more accessibility to it. Unfortunately, there is a dark side to that too. They're going to try and sell you more and more mods instead of just making them free. But, like I said, they are going to be more accessible than ever before. So, yeah, there's a silver lining to all of this. And then there's the darkness, which they're going to try and sell you even more of them. But, like I said, you gotta take the good with the bad. And, look, I love playing Fallout 4. I don't think anyone bitched more about Fallout 4 than me when Fallout 4 first came out. When I did the first episode of my Fallout 4 Let's Play, or playthrough, before I started doing it live streamed, I had to do all that I could to keep the disappointment out of my fucking voice while I was making that first episode. Because if I could just feel how disappointing this game was while I was playing it. While I spent months super fucking excited about it coming, and then as soon as I powered it up, just know this is not what I want. But after I got done with the vanilla playthrough, I actually really enjoyed the little that I was able to do with mods, because the fucking mods on Fallout 4 are fucking amazing. They're fucking great. Even though the game is so disappointing, I love playing the game because the mods were super fucking cool in Fallout 4. Mods are always fucking cool, but they work so much better in Fallout 4 than they ever have in any previous fucking game before. So. And that's going to continue on with Elder Scrolls 6, so I'm very excited about that. Even if I know that the base game is going to be disappointing. Okay, now rant over. Yes, PC mods are another level. I haven't tried console mods, but I know that they are. Because I know that console does not have access to script extenders, which is the shit that is needed to do the really, really, really dope-ass shit you can do on PC. Which is also why I'm annoyed that they're re-releasing Skyrim again, because those script extenders are going to have to be